brother?
Hey, well, I got the intro playing.
What was that?
I got the intro playing.
Oh.
All right, welcome to the Dangerous Grounds radio show. This is your host, Big Country, and the Zombie Annihilator coming off the Dangerous Grounds Network. We are coming at an abnormal time right off the flip because, number one, our brothers, Madison Rising, is fixing to come out with a new song and a new video in about 45 minutes. And it's kind of dedicated to the bullshit that's happened in Charlottesville, Virginia. This is what this whole damn thing's about. They just, breaking news, not even less than maybe 30 minutes ago, they found out that the 32-year-old woman killed on Sunday has been identified as Heather Heyer in the Virginia government. She was killed after a car rammed into a crowd of protesters against white supremacists. So as we all know, the other day there was a big fucking uproar about white supremacists and whatnot in Charlottesville, Virginia, and some asshole wanted to take a damn car and run it through the fucking crowd, and it killed somebody. Just because they thought that, there's just so much of this white supremacy going on. This was, the previous story before that. One person died while a car plowed into the following despaired gathering of white nationalists, counter-protesters in Charlottesville. Shortly before the attack Saturday, fist fight, screaming matches interrupted in between, the counter-protesters and the white nationalists protesting the removal of the Confederate monument. The clash led into the cancellation of schedules of protesting, sending both sides marching to nearby streets. A few hours later, a car slamming into a group of them counter-protesters. So what the damn deal is here we are. We got these group of people in Charlottesville, Virginia. And let me tell you, there's a lot of Confederate monuments in Virginia. A lot of Southern history in Virginia. And they're out here trying to take another fucking monument away. Yeah, I don't know what it is here lately, but they just want to take all this Confederate shit away from the damn Civil War. Hey, look, yeah, okay, the South fucking lost. The South's still the fucking best, but the South lost that day. And you know what? It's still American history. Yeah, we're not
It's history,
fighting
not heritage. It's our heritage.
that too. Just like with the Confederate flag. For those of you who didn't know, who think the Confederate flag's racist, the Confederate flag was made by a black guy. You know, so read your history. You know, you had a Confederate armyman who was black who decided to make that flag. It wasn't a white guy. It wasn't a Mexican. It wasn't Chinese. It was a black guy. So you can't say nothing racist about that. That flag is, you know, the racist part about that flag. That's up to the groups who use it that way. That's not the true meaning of that flag. That flag was a part of the South because the North and the South were at war. We didn't have the same flag. We had different flags at that point in time. But you know, this shit right here is stupid. You know, you wanted to try the shit in Pennsylvania. You want to try to remove some of the Confederate fucking graves up and down Pennsylvania. Now you want to come down to Virginia and try the same shit. Even had CS tear gas canisters shot into the damn crowds. It got so bad because of the fights and shit. This is bullshit, people. This is our land. There's no point why we should be fighting amongst each other and whatnot because of history and heritage and what made this country as great as we are right now. Why do you want to go and destroy it? That's bullshit. I think it's straight out bullshit.
Well, it's as simple as this. Let's bring George Soros in. George Soros paid for protesters to come on and bring out this new Black Panther Party. So there's no difference. I said they are not sitting here trying to be peaceful. They're not trying to do anything good for us. I said they go sit out and they want to protest everything and anything because they're not getting their way. Because they want to sit on welfare. They want better welfare benefits. They want this. They want that. But what are they putting into society? You know what? There's many famous black men out there that get out there every day, go to work, and got an education and became what they are. Not to sit on their ass to get out of that situation. Not to sit there in their fucking apartment that's paid by Section 8 housing and then go out and protest because you have nothing better to do all fucking day. You want to sit there? You want to do nothing. Okay, which one do you want to do? You want to go out and protest? Yeah, it's your right, but you know what? I said, you don't pay taxes like everybody else does. You feed off the taxpayers' money. Give me a break. Stop going out there and protesting because you are not the minority anymore. I said, guess what? White, black, we're both minorities in the state or in the United States. Look around. I said, open your eyes. I said, we work together. We all believe the same. We're all Americans. Get it out of your damn head that there's a difference between black and white. There isn't.
And you know what? And it's not, you know, and it's just if y'all go on CNN, y'all can actually. I'm looking at CNN right now, and they're showing videos yesterday from the fights yesterday. I mean, it's just all brawl out in the streets. I mean, you got guys out there with Confederate flags. You got, you know, police. You got police force out there, of course, with their shields and stuff like that. And you just got people bomb rushing. I mean, you got white guys, you got Mexicans, you got black guys, you got a whole group of damn people wearing masks. Some people wearing motorcycle helmets and shit because of this, you know, forget the damn name of it. It's the anti-Afia or something like that. That's the group that's going around doing all this bullshit. Yeah, I woke up like an hour ago and I look at my phone, you know, I turn my phone on and I look at it and I see a tag from Rio about their new song coming out and almost a little over 36 minutes live on Facebook. So if you're listening to the show, go live to Facebook and type in Madison Rising. Go to their website. I've already shared it shit tons. I'm sharing it again. You know, I believe in everything that Madison Rising stands for. There's a reason why they're the most patriotic band in the world, and this is one of the fucking reasons right here. They stand up for American heritage, American history. They don't just sit back and let this shit happen. This is a part of the problem too. Not only us vets out here that are helping trying to stop the fucking 22 or at least decrease the numbers dramatically, even though we know it's more than 22 a day. But we're out here trying to stop shit like this. It says, Trump on VA clashes, no place for this kind of violence. You're damn right. There's no place for that kind of violence in America. No place at all. No place at all. Makes me wonder, looking at this video right now, it makes me wonder how many people actually are hardworking Americans, how many people are actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yes, everybody has their American born-given, God-given rights. But you know what? This land was founded on hard, back-breaking work, people building cities, people building towns, the railroads being built, a lot of fighting and a lot of controversy through many years to get it to the point to where, white, black, Mexican, Asian, we all can go to school together to where we can all work in the same place, go all use the same bathroom, ride the same damn bus, and that's how it's supposed to be. We're all supposed to be joined as fucking one. We're not supposed to be damn split up and fighting like this when there's more important fights out there to be fought. Hence on maybe possibly fucking taking care of other countries that are threatening to shoot us with nuclear warheads. I mean, granted, it's not going to make it over here, but, fuck. There's a lot more to fucking damn be bitching about than shit like this. But, yes, it is important.
Well, it symbols this, too. I said, you want to sit on your ass all day? Go join the fucking military. Become something. Do something with your damn life. Because you're going to sit there and do absolutely nothing. I said, when you join the military, they've instilled that discipline on you, that discipline that you weren't given at home, because the likelihood is your father left. I mean, you look at the statistics of it, and most African American people are raised without a father in the house. You know what?
Yep.
This is ridiculous. If you're going to have a kid, take care of it. Get some responsibility and take care of your child. Doesn't mean pay your child support. No. I mean, you know what? Some marriages don't work, but you look at the statistics there, and it happens all the time. You know what? Get off your ass. Go to your recruiter's office. Go join the military. If you want to go out and fight like this, guess what? Fight for us overseas. I said, go bleed the same way everybody else has bled that's been in the military.
That's right.
So get your ass up and do it. Because you know what? I'm sick and tired of these little kids out here thinking that they can go run and protest the streets. Well, guess what? You're at that age right now that you're around 18 to 21, 25. Go to your recruiter's office. If you got that much fight in you, you could be fighting for us.
And for the ones of those who ain't read about it in the news, those who are of age, men and women both, if North Korea pops off with some hard shit, Trump's already said he's bringing the draft back. So that means you won't have a choice then. It'll either be to go to jail or go to war. One of the two. And me and Zombie both have been to war, and we're both combat veterans, Purple Heart or not. But, it's just a mess of shit. They just had the ex-president of the KKK on here agreeing with Trump about the violence. This is unnecessary violence and stuff like that. So you even got you know, people talk about how bad the KKK is. Yeah, I'm not gonna say they're a group to go join. That's an awesome group. That they're true Americans. No, they got a lot of bad shit in there too. But for for somebody to announce that he was the ex-president of the KKK and agrees with Donald Trump, this type of violence, there's no place for it in America. There you go. That's coming out. That's putting himself out there. Himself out there with this shit. You know, telling America that, you know, hey, this is who I am and this is what I believe in and da 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 da. You know, so hey hi ho. You know, there you go. So
You believe that the white race is a supreme race. Good for you. I said, you know what? Keep it to your damn self, because you know what? Hey, if that's the way you feel and that's what you believe, do what you got to do. You're going to grow out of it. Trust me. I've had plenty of friends and plenty of people that I've known gone through it. You're going to grow out of it, because guess what? I said, we all bleed the same in the end. I said, look at America as one color. We are not any different color. We are all one color. I said,
damn right.
for the same reason the military all wear the same uniforms, because we are all one color. No matter what the color of your skin is, we all wear the same uniform. We all wear the same exact thing. We all look exactly the same. So when you see us come down and those stars are pointing forward, guess what? We're pushing forward to come get your ass, and that's what it is.
That's right. That's right. You know, and even though I don't think it'll ever come to this, I do think they should put it into effect, like some other countries, that, you know, you should at least join the military for a minimum of 2 to 4 years, just to learn what it is to know what true integrity, true honor, faith, justice, selfless service, you know, the warrior ethos, you know, never leaving a man behind. You know, it's, you know, I will never set feet. I will never quit. I will always place mission first. That shit. You know, y'all need to go and see what that truly means, because you know what? We're still placing the mission first. Even though we're out and we're sitting here, you know, we may be injured vets, but you know what? Fuck it. We still fighting the fight. Just like I put up.
We still get out and do it.
That's right.
Every day
Just
we
like
still get out and do something.
Madison Rising has a live feed going right now. It's been going for a little over an hour. It's just a picture of a skull. It says war, and it's got Madison Rising at the bottom of it. I was tagged in it earlier by Rio, and this is a song. It's going to play. As soon as it starts playing live, you know, we'll mute, and I'll tag on I'm looking at the link right here on the computer, and the song will be broadcasting. I already shot up the guys, and they said, yeah, go right ahead at noontime, fucking broadcast that shit, because it needs to be heard. You know, it's like, you know, here's what it says. At 12 o'clock Eastern, we will be releasing our newest single, War, and video for it as well. Recent events across the country have not only inspired us to write music, but to speak up. Media loves ratings, but we love our Constitution. You're fucking right. Damn right. You know, and I that sounds like Rio, but you know, yeah, that's Madison Rising in itself. Yeah, the media loves this little things. Oh, let's go get cameras. It's a big fight. Oh, somebody just rammed into a car. Hey, fuck you, man. Why don't y'all point your camera to something better, to something greater? You know, some of these concerts and some of these events that are taking place down the road are for true-blooded Americans, you know, to show them where the help is, you know, to teach them about, hey, you know, there's more ways than to sit here and you know, be on the damn government's ass about money and shit. And now they're sitting here showing where the car actually ran through the fucking crowd. What happened was it hit another car. So you had 2 cars going through the crowd. Now it's showing it going speeding down an alleyway with people fucking running after it. I mean, this is fucking stupid. And this just happened the other day. Yeah, I was watching videos on it and shit where people were actually live, streaming live. It's looks like a Charger or a fucking Camaro, one of the two. I think it's a Charger, a gray Charger. And just, thank God there was, it still sucks that there was somebody killed, but, thank the Lord it was just one. There was a reason behind that woman being called home to go see our great Father up above. But, it's there was a reason behind it. And what can I say? All right, so we're gonna go since this is all about Madison Rising. We're gonna go into another song, one that I think fits this just right. Here comes some Blood Red Sun. All right, that is some Blood Red Sun from Madison Rising theirself. Let me give you a little bit of insight on that song if y'all don't know a lot about military. I think Rio would probably agree with me on this one, and if I'm wrong, then please let him correct me. But the song talks about kicking in doors. In that verse, it's literally, the walls get cracked because of how hard the door breacher gets in there, fucking hits the damn door to get open. The floors are shaking because you got a squad of fucking soldiers running into the damn house. They're each probably wearing about damn. I just told Rio that as soon as the song gets played that it will be broadcasted all over, and he's hell yeah. All right, that's what's up, buddy. Hey, I love you, man. I love you. It talks about that, and then when it talks about you're begging and screaming for more, that's the part of us that still wants to go back. That wants to go back. We want to go back for more. We want some more. That's the true-blooded American in us that wants to go and fight for our country still in that way. And, some of us just can't. I know one of my ex-battle buddies, actually one of my drivers, whenever I was gunning for whenever I was downrange, she has actually went back in because of all this shit. And, I give her props. She went to school, she got her nursing degree, and then she turns right back around and goes right back in the military. Kudos to her. Katie, I love you, sis, and I'm very, very proud of you. You're catching a lot of that. A lot of people who got out are starting to jump back in. And, if our commander, this said right here, Trump's being blasted because of his comments that we have no place for violence like this in our country. Why are you going to blast our commander in chief by saying that? You're a fucking idiot for saying that you're going to blast our commander in chief for saying that this country has no place for this type of violence, because he's exactly fucking right. And all of y'all are pissed the fuck off because he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do during his campaign period. Y'all thought it was a bunch of bullshit. Y'all thought that y'all were going to get some, just high roller president that's just going to come on, walk on in with his fancy ass suit. No, Trump's a full-blooded fucking American. He paid his dues. Yeah, he got $1 million loan from his father that he paid back to start his own business, and look where he took it. He took it to the fucking top. He's one of the richest men in America. Now he's our commander and our chief and our fucking president, and you goddamn better fucking respect him, because he's doing everything that he said he would.
And on top of that, the man does not take a paycheck from the U.S. He puts it back into the U.S.
Damn
he does
right.
not take any money. He gives his paycheck to the U.S. to pay down our debt. Heads out your asses. Obama, what did he do? What did he do every time something like this happened? He didn't get out there and say, oh, this isn't right. No, he just let it go on for 10 to 15 days to sit there and watch it, and then come out and say, well, I don't believe you guys should be doing this anymore, when their side was losing. That's the only time he would step up and say something. Guess what? Democrats have always been the same way. Is it Democrat or Republican? We all believe the same regardless. We all have to fight the same battle, and that's for our Constitution and what we believe in. Yes, we have some different views here and there, but you know what? That core value and core belief that we have, that needs to be taken care of first, nothing else.
Exactly. And for those of you who don't know how much the president gets paid a year, it's $250,000. $250,000 a year. So the whole term that a president is in office for 4 years gets paid $1 million before taxes. Trump puts all that 200 that he puts back, all that his first year he'll put back $250,000 into the American government. Everybody was a little pissed off about how he got the actual wall paid for, to put down on the Mexican border. Well, you know what? We didn't pay for it. Americans didn't pay for it. The cartel did. All that money that was been sitting there, that been took from the cartel with all their smuggling and shit like that. He knew that shit was sitting there. And I think the guy's last name was Ryan. He actually was running for president too. He's the fucking guy that helped Trump get that shit done. The wall will be built. We're not paying for it. And you know what? And I'm sorry to say, no, I'm not sorry to say it needs to be built. There's legal Mexicans over here that pay taxes, that have their own businesses and stuff like that are born here, that are full-blooded Americans. Have no problem with it. I'm not racist at all. I am not racist at all. I am not. The one thing that I'm racist against is, number one, you desecrating our flag, desecrating our country, desecrating our president, or a president not doing his job. They just had the statistics out on President Obama the other day. The country was at its lowest in fucking years when it came to unemployment. It's just everything statistic wise, was just at the very, very fucking bottom. And y'all wanted to say, yay, okay, Obama's done this, Obama's done that. He might have done a couple of good things while he was in office, but, just to cover up the fucked up shit that he didn't take care of, that he was supposed to take care of in the first place. Point blank in the sentence. It needs to be put.
Letting people die and losing one of our own back in yeah. Why am I drawing a blank?
I know what you're talking about. Ghazi with Clinton. Yep. Yeah, all that bullshit. You know what? And if I'm not mistaken, I did think I did see this on the news, that Trump is gonna put it back in, that it should be put in the rules to be president, that you must have served in the United States military, doesn't matter what branch, but you must serve. I believe I've seen that. I could be wrong, but that's exactly what should fucking happen. Our president should not be and this is nothing against President Trump. This is nothing against President Obama. But I do think that our president, our commander-in-chief, should be a part of America's military, so that way they know what it's like to be a grunt, to be an NCO, to be an officer, something of the sort, so that way they know strategy and statistics and, understand the lingo of what their generals are trying to tell them that needs to happen whenever bullshit like this goes on. We're about 14 minutes away from Madison Rising releasing their new song, War. When I seen it and got tagged in it, man, I fucking instant damn goosebumps. Instant damn goosebumps. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be hearing that come next weekend. This week's going to go by slow as shit. Leaving out Friday morning. I'm going to leave out Friday morning about 9 o'clock. We got about a 6.5 hour drive. Going to check into a hotel. We're going to relax. Then we're going to meeting the band at the place, a venue, and watching them set up, getting to meet them guys, watching them fucking play. Hopefully my brother has something to take with us. If not, that's completely fine. Just the fact of us being there, getting to meet them and getting to hang out with them and really get to know the guys, on a personal basis, because there's a lot of shit that I can't say because it's secret and it's big fucking surprises for America. But geez Louise, y'all just don't know what y'all are fucking missing out on. Do not miss one of these guys' shows. I got 2 tickets to a show in Kentucky on August the 27th. Go to themagicvapeshop.com and use the promo code BWI. The 50th person who uses that promo code gets those tickets. And they're not only tickets to see the show, but they're meet and greet and VIP passes too. So
shit.
Well, I actually paid for that shit. I actually paid for those. I was helping out the cause because I know the cause that they're doing this concert for is really something special. And we could have went down there and seen the show anyway, but I wanted to help the cause out, so I paid the money for the tickets. It was $100 a piece to get, that is along with, the cost of the meet and greet and the VIP. Trump, we must condemn all that hate stands for. You know what? I agree with you. And they're showing a Twitter, all must be united and condemn. They took it away. Sorry, I didn't hit that tweet as fast as I should have. But
Give me a second, and I'll tell you exactly what he said. So go ahead and talk, and I'll get back on it.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. It's our president's doing his damn job, hate it or not. He's gonna make sure this shit stops. And you know what? Then you got people, and I'm gonna put out, you got people like me, you got people like Zombie, you got people like Justin, you got people like the whole damn crew of BWI. You got a band like Madison Rising. You got people out here who don't give a shit that we still serve our oath. We are 3%ers, goddammit. We hold the oath. We will still protect this country from foreign and domestic fucking people, period. You want to come knocking on my fucking door, I tell you right now, I got magazines spread out all through the fucking house. You walk through my fucking door and try to fuck with me. I may only have one leg, but I promise you, I got shit stashed everywhere. For a simple fucking reason. You want to come in here and you want to try to fuck with a true-blooded American that loves his country, that went to war for his country. If the president was to call me up today and say, retired Sergeant Conwell, how would you like to return back to active duty and take part on, helping out where you can, I'd go in a damn heartbeat. And, they'd probably put me behind a desk somewhere, put some paperwork, trying to make sure that the families are taken care of and stuff like that. You know what? I'd be more fucking glad to. Actually, I tried to before I got out. But, that's when we had our other president in, and they were trying to force out as many fucking people as they could for any reason possible. So kiss my ass. I'm still serving my country. That's what Dangerous Ground Network for. That's what BWI is for. We're still here serving our country, trying to help out our fellow Americans, our fellow heroes, active duty, first responders, veterans. Come through the BWI program. You want to come, you want to shout on the radio, to have your own radio show, email me at dgn1980@my.com. And we'll run you through a bit or two and see what you got, and we'll set you up. Everybody deserves to have a chance to have their voice heard, but there again, we're not going to sit there and let you bash our great country and stuff like that either. I'll cut your show off in a damn heartbeat. But,
yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, let me get on this. I just hit Donald Trump's Twitter. Said 19 hours ago, what is vital now is a swift restoration of law and order and the protection of innocent lives. And then he said, we must remember the truth, no matter our color, creed, religion, or political party. We are all American first. I said, then he comes back with, we will continue to follow developments in Charlottesville and will provide whatever assistance is needed. We are ready and willing and able. Okay, our other president would not do that. He would not send people in to go help these other places. And again, deepest condolences to the family and fellow officers of VA State Police who died today, who you're all among the best this nation produces. And
That's right.
I mean, for our president to keep saying stuff like this, guess what? We have law and order here, and he is going to protect that law and order at whatever cost it is. If he has to send the National Guard in there, guess what? Get ready to have those boots knocking on your door, because it's going to fucking happen.
Hell yeah. And trust me, when the boots come knocking on your door and we're cracking the floors, cracking the walls and shaking the floors, trust me, you can run, but you can't hide. We will find you. There's too many damn good Americans left out there for you to hide that well. All right, we're getting close. We're getting down to 7 minutes. We got I'm still on live. I'm live on their website,
And
on my
remember, we
phone and
always got
Facebook.
your 6.
That's right, IGY6 baby. And I'm started coming up with a little something else. Everybody talks about IGY6. Zombie, I'll talk to you about this afterwards. After all this is done.
I love the I got your 12, 3,
Yeah.
6, and 9. So guess what? We're all covered. There's 4 of us. 5-man team. Let's go do this.
That's right. That's right. And don't forget today at I got to throw this in there at 2:00 Eastern. The band called People Watching will be on the Dangerous Ground show. They're out of Kansas, right there near Fort Leavenworth. They're retired veterans. They're a brand new band. They got a different style of music that a lot of people are liking. They asked to come on. I'll bring anybody on the show, honestly. If you're a vet, especially if you're a veteran or first responder or active duty service member, you want to come on the show just to shoot the shit.
We will shoot the shit. We don't care.
That's right. And they're now showing that they got up armored vehicles in Charlottesville, Virginia. So that means that means shit's about to get real. It is about to get real in Charlottesville, Virginia. I just hope and pray that my son is nowhere near that fucking town. I don't know how far Fredericksburg is to that, but I hope that is nowhere near Charlottesville. I know a little bit about Virginia.
Charlottesville is a little bit further away than that.
Okay, good.
There's quite a different space between those two.
No,
But you also know it's contagious, and it will start hitting other towns
along
with it. Guess what? Yeah. I said, it's coming. I said, the SWAT teams, everything else, guess what? They do the same military training that, basically, they do the same military training that the military does. They sit there and do this on a daily basis to train and get ready. I said, there is no stopping in between. I said, they get some time, get some rest, and they're back on it, training and going back to work again.
Yep, that's right. We got 4 minutes down. I am clicked on to Madison Rising's site. Oh, here we go. It's starting to buffer, so we're gonna go on mute and it's fixing to come. So I'll sit here and chat a little bit. I do see it buffering. They're getting ready to release this shit. Or what to be buffering.
As soon as it comes on for you guys.
We're on it. So as soon as they start playing it, it will be broadcasting immediately. There will be no clicking, nothing like that. I can see it buffering. They're getting ready. They're loading shit up. That's exactly what's happening right now. And I can't wait to hear this motherfucker. Yeah, as soon as it comes out, as soon as it comes out on iTunes, that sucker's mine. I'm a big ass fucking Madison Rising fan. They have become, my favorite band in the world along with Metallica because, there's the picture again. Okay, so we got the pictures. The picture is a skull and it's got war, and underneath the skull it's got Madison Rising. So they're getting ready. They're getting ready to shoot the sucker live. But growing up, Metallica was the band that I listened to because, all the anger and the aggression and all that shit that I was going through as a kid, it just, the music just hit just right. And now that, ever since I've started listening to Madison Rising for a couple of years now, the music has just hit. Police arrest. Oh shit! I just missed it. The person that they caught in the car. It was a young white guy. Fucking prick.
That's ridiculous all on its own. I said, you know what? I said, that's the extremism that we're talking about that needs to stop.
Oh,
I said, so you drove through a black crowd. Ooh, good for you. You thought you're doing the right thing. You thought you were going in and standing up for what you stand for. You know what? I said, I hope they fry you on death row. I said, because you are worthless. You are nothing more than what they are.
That's right. That or get stuck in prison and have a big old burly boyfriend.
No. Let's make it even better. I hope it's Bubba. I hope he's black, and I hope he's hung like John Holmes, and he gives it to you every night.
Cock meat sandwich, baby. Cock meat sandwich every day.
Yep.
What is the movie? The Green Mile with Tom Hanks. Or not? I forget the guy that was the other main character, the big black guy that had the special powers that didn't do anything wrong. He just helps and healed people. Yeah, we need that type of size of a guy, regardless of the color. Yeah, that's the type of that's the type of guy we need right there.
So when I worked in the jail, I said there was this guy there. His name was Big Jim. I said Big Jim Perkins. He was about the same height as you. He's about 6'6", and he won the Ironman contest out here like 7 consecutive times. I said, and when I say the man's fists were as big as almost as big as two of mine put together, I was like, oh, man, this boy's Mr. Big. So one day I walked in there and I said, yeah, you may have done your things and you may have been what you are. I said, but I will take you down. And he goes and acts like he's going to swing at me playing around. I grab his leg, I pick it up in the air, and he's hopping around on one leg going, okay, Stolte, as he's jumping up and down on one leg. Done your things, you may have been.
Yeah, that's something else. All right, it's 12 o'clock noon, so we're just waiting for them to hit the play button, and then it's on like Donkey Kong, baby. So we're just now sitting here waiting a matter of time.
Let's go into give me a couple seconds with it, because CNN, NBC, ABC, you know what? All these networks, is it the only network that actually gives a true meaning behind both of them, and they still aren't even that great of news, is Fox News. I said, but the internet ones that are coming out, like, who do we have? Whoa. Okay, give it a second. It'll come to my head. But there's some news stations out there that are online, and they deal directly with what's going on.
Right.
Check these places out. Do your own research. Research both sides before you make a decision and before you think it, and listen to the news constantly. It is a whole different ball game when you check both sides and then make your own decision.
That's right. I mean, and Zombie's exactly right. Do your research. We're not going to come on here and sit here and blame somebody for something that happened when we don't have hardcore proof. That was just about like my rant yesterday about all this shit. There was a guy that was stolen valor. Well, he's not stolen valor. What makes it even worse is he's out here and he's just using all these groups, these organizations, these companies to live off of. Motherfucker, if you can damn go get a job, go get a job. You're a fucking veteran. You were honorably discharged, and I can't pull up the actual content just yet because I'm not going to miss out. We're not going to miss out on the song being played.
I wish I could go back to work. I absolutely wish I could. I mean, I even thought about it because of a 2-year waiting list to be brought to court for disability. I even thought about doing it, but every day I took a step and go, guess what? This ain't happening no time soon, and I can't do it. But if you can, you know what? Get your ass up and go do it, because you know what? You sure as hell weren't taught that way when you went through the military, unless you stayed low as grunt all the way through. That's your own damn fault.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? Like I said, I'd go back in a damn heartbeat if I could too. And
Hell, I mean, I'm
uh,
even curious if I could go protect our ambassadors. I said I even thought about doing something like that.
well, you gotta make sure your health's up to where exactly it should be first, brother.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
even me with my busted up legs and shit, I want to go back as much as I want to. That's why I say, I mean, hell, I may not physically be able to go down range, but if they wanted to bring me back in and just PCS me to each unit that deploys, like 82nd, 101st, Fort Benning, Fort Carson, and just send me to these units that are getting ready to deploy. So that way I can be there and help take care of paperwork, make sure shit's getting out there to them the way it needs to be, making sure their families are taken care of. At least I'd still be doing a service to our brothers and sisters that are out there putting their life on the line. I want my shit. Get up, I'll go do PT. Send me to the damn gym. Let me work out. And shit like that. We actually tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment at 9:30, but after I get back from my doctor's appointment, I'm going to a gym here in town that is ran by a veteran. He was with the 82nd Airborne, and he was with the 101st. And I'd sit there and talk to the owner's wife the other day. It was actually Saturday, right before they closed, and they're ecstatic. They're ecstatic. They're going to come set up an operation. I got your six. They give big discounts to first responders and military veterans and whatnot. I mean, so they're rocking. And they've been open for quite a while, and hats off to them. Like I said, I don't want to. Well, I got it on the computer. Maybe I can get back to it on my phone. It is called High Performance Gym in Greenville, South Carolina. It's see if it'll give me the damn road that it's off of. It'll take me about 13-minute drive. It's right there in Greenville, but it's called High Performance Gym. They're a veteran gym here locally in the upstate. That's badass. I mean, and they have from what they were telling me, they have a lot of classes that helps injured veterans progress in their health. Like amputees, like for myself, they have certain programs that I can go jump into and get help lifting weights and stuff like that, so to help get my body back in shape. So, once we get a couple things taken care of, I know the gym that I'm fixing to join and start working out again, because I miss being able to pick up a smart car.
Yeah. And I mean, when it comes to this, you got a constant physical therapy person with you, because I'm going to get you off those damn crutches, and we're going to get you walking normally and get you where you need to be regardless, brother, because you know what? I do got your six, and I'm going to make sure you're up and moving and like you should be.
I know you do, brother, and I love you to death for it. And first step of that happening is getting this foot chopped off.
I know that's right.
If it wasn't for this damn foot acting the way that it's acting, I probably would be there. There's been times and incidences, there's been moments in my life, my brother Shane back up in Charlotte can account for it, that, I mean, hell, even you've probably seen it once or twice, that, I just lift my crutches completely off the ground. And I'm able to take a few steps, but those few steps, oh shit, it fucking hurts like hell. But I know it's there. It's just that my foot in the way it's acting is just a no go right now. So, or just waiting on the VA to give the approval, and go back to see my PCP in the September 5th, so I should be back. I should be back from Kansas by then. Yeah, I will be. I'll go see her on the 5th and really get this ball moving big time. I got calls to make to my caseworker on Monday. The ball's moving. The ball started. I've tipped the ball, and I'm just waiting for the VA to push it. So, we're looking for about a November time frame, and the weird. And I want to say thank you to a lot of people that I don't even know. I don't know face to face, but y'all are avid followers of BWI, Big Country, and Dangerous Grounds Network. I want to thank y'all for offering to go with me to Texas and to sit there and make sure that I'm taken care of on some things that I probably won't be able to do, like go to the fucking grocery store or something like that, because I'm sure I'll be laid up. But, even me going by myself, they're going to make sure that I'm all right. I'll be in a hospital for a while. Then I'll be moved to the Fisher House whenever I can, whenever I'm good on my transfers and stuff like that, because I'm not going to be able to have, not necessarily, not right off the bat, might not be able to have that prosthetic just yet. I'm hoping they send me to the Audie Murphy VA for my surgery. If not, they'll do it at BAMC. But regardless, both places have an amazing prosthetic department, and it's just a matter of time on that wound healing up. The one that sucks the most about it is having the stitches took out, because that's some fucked up feelings. Because you still have nerve endings and whatnot from all this shit, and it's just it's just fucking weird. When they went to take the stitches out of my left leg, I was just like, oh my God, fucking stop. Oh my God, stop. That fucking, it either hurt or it tickled so fucking bad that I just couldn't stand it. I'm sitting here fucking shaking, and I was like, fucking give me something. Give me something. You got to stop. Look, I know you took me off morphine, all that shit, but if you don't come in here and give me a shot of something, you're not going to get very much further right now. That's because, that was kind of on the VA's fault. They should have took those stitches out a long time ago before Audie Murphy did. That should have been done at KU Med, actually. So I got that backwards. The VA took them out, even though it should have been KU Med. The stitches wasn't supposed to be in there, whatnot. Share this post and mainstream media reporting something real. Oh, I'm sure I'm sharing the hell out of this, guys. Trust me.
So it isn't fake news then.
No, it ain't.
Like everything else that comes out of CNN, NBC, and ABC, because all they do is for their ratings. They cause more to this problem than anything else. I said, what they're doing now, out there filming and doing what they're doing, you know what, you're making this problem worse, because you're getting more people to get off their rear ends that are sitting on welfare. They get to sit there and watch you all day long, and then they go out and commit this violence that you love to play on the TV shows, on your shows for ratings. I said, guess what? You know what? Play something positive. I know you don't like Donald Trump, but guess what? He's doing a lot of good for the United States. Start playing some of that stuff. Start doing your damn job. Say, yeah, you've changed from becoming a news person from a reporter to a journalist, so you can go ahead and state your own opinion. I said, that's the only reason you're a journalist. I said, guess what? I said, go back to being a reporter. Report exactly what the hell is happening, the truth on both sides. And guess what? You get better ratings. I said, you won't be crashing. I said, that's the only reason you're a journalist.
That's right. Guess what? You're exactly right. You're exactly right on that. Being a journalist is not about going out there and reporting something fake. If you're a true journalist, then you're going to report what is real, what is true, I'm pretty sure y'all have some type of creed within the amongst of being a journalist that, but some of y'all, all y'all out there is just for a fucking damn something to get somebody started on some shit too. Just like the paparazzi. Oh, they are on so many people's asses. They like to hide in bushes, in apartment complexes, and take pictures of fucking people that, just coming out their fucking houses and shit, apartments or whatever. And then they go run and they jump in their vans and then they haul ass. And then they come up with some fucked up story about it.
Just hope you get a crotch shot from Britney Spears or Lindsay Lohan or any of those. That's because they had a skirt on with no panties on, spread their legs, and they got a crotch shot, which paid them $500 to $1 million for their shot.
No shit. It happens. It freaking happens. Trump, we must condemn. Yep, well, we've already read that statement. All right, so CNN is just basically, redoing, the same shit that they have. Yep.
That's why I go straight to Twitter. I get my news before they even see it because they don't like to look at his Twitter account unless it's something controversial, and then they'll play the shit out of it for days. But any of the good stuff that's on there, that's why I read everything that happened from 19 hours ago up into the current state.
Right. And I was following up on some of that last night too. For those who missed it, you can go back and listen to the after party from last night. We had BWI's XO, Miss Erin Darby, on with us last night. Finally, I got my sister up on the damn radio. She had a couple of glasses of wine. She finally had a babysitter for all 8 kids. And was able to sit back and relax, and she sent me a text saying, "Hey, what's up? I'm feeling great." And I'm like, "Good. I'm fixing to call you on Skype." And she goes, "Why? I was like, "Because we're going on. I'm live on the radio right now. You're coming on with me." She's like, "Oh, okay." And we started off with some funny shit, and then of course she gets into her political views and stuff too. But it's. I love my sister to death. She's actually, I consider her my fucking twin because, I mean, whenever we first brought her on board, you couldn't, I couldn't get a full sentence out without her finishing it. She did let it out that she was part of a project that was on Spike TV late 2014, early 2015. One of the guys that helped me get up BWI up and running, Dr. Gabe Crenshaw, we still talk, not very often because he's a busy man. He's out there helping all kinds of people. He's a very smart psychiatrist and knows a lot about the brain. So, we got a lot of posts. Please like and share this post for Madison Rising. So hopefully here in the next few minutes, we should be hearing the brand new song and seeing the video. I'm sure they're trying to get as much people in there as possible. So if you're looking at it, pound that fucking share button, pound the hell out of it. Try to get as much people in there as possible to actually watch this shit. Because as soon as it hits, as soon as the video starts, it will be able to be heard through the Dangerous Ground show right now, just like we're talking. I got Facebook wide open, so if they start talking, that video starts playing. It will be heard, so it's just a matter of minutes. Sure, they're getting stuff ready. Sometimes it takes a minute to get shit on Facebook like this, but it's gonna happen. So, but anyway, like I said, 2 2 o'clock Eastern today. We'll be bringing on People's Watching. If you don't know anything about them or whatnot, go to peopleswatching.band. You can check them out. They're out of Kansas, a new band. You got the drummer is a veteran I know of, and I got some information to put out. But this right here kind of tops all because this is dealing with heritage and American history right here because of what's happened in Charlottesville, and this is why this is the releasing of their new song called War. And if you're an avid Madison Rising listener, and if you've listened to the whole album of Battered But Not Broken, then you can tell that's them singing about a deployment from start to finish. Everywhere from actually kicking in doors, stacking on doors, going in, raiding houses, to thinking about home, thinking about your loved ones and all that shit. When they say that angels are 6 feet under and the devil's on your side, to me that means that's my fallen brothers and sisters who are underneath me, which in actuality they're above us, and the devil's on our side. That's the enemy that we're facing. And you just have to listen. You just have to listen to the lyrics. You have to really listen to it and understand. Sometimes it might be a little hard to understand it because you might not know much about military stuff, but it's in there. It's in the songs. You just got to really listen to it. So, got a lot of people commenting on their thing. I gotta ask, brother. I gotta ask. How's that beautiful rap looking?
Of course, of course ever, and I'm doing my thing with it, and hopefully I'll have it done. I'm gonna start pushing on it here in a little bit, because I'm talking on my phone right now. I said they ended up leaving it in the car last night, so my wife went out for a ladies' night, and I ended up without my damn computer for a little while. But hey, shit happens.
It does, and the ladies do deserve their ladies' night out. They gotta have their time away from the homestead as well. Can't always be
Exactly.
boys' night. Can I always be boys' night? Boys' nights are fun, but and this is for all the spouses out there, okay? People like me and Zombie, when we go out, we're saying we're going out for a boys' night out. Do you know what we actually do? We go prop up somewhere like Wild Wings or one of these little restaurant bar type deals right here, right off of Woodruff Road. All we end up doing is really just sitting there, drinking a couple beers, eating a little something, and shooting the shit. We're not out there fucking around and flirting around and stuff. Because I know a lot of spouses, men and women, who get jealous of their other half. Oh man, well, what are you really doing out there? And they'll sit there and they'll freaking drive themselves nuts thinking that they're out there freaking cheating on them or some shit. And that's not the case. It's really not. I mean, it's just a break. It's just a moment away from the house, the kids, yes, our significant others, to just woosah. Madison Rising, the mainstream media report facts, not opinions. I agree 100%. Facts are what is needed to prove who's guilty and who's not. If you don't have your facts straight, then you have the possibility of putting the wrong person in jail. It's been done before, and it is what it is. But yep, they're showing. Yep, that's exactly what happened yesterday. They had a gray Charger come barreling down the road, rammed into another car, and pushed that car into the big crowd of the counterparts of the big fight that they had down there. They pushed it into one on one of the groups, and of course it was the ones that were trying to stand up for what they were trying to take down. People, our national parks. There's a reason why there are national parks, and that you can't do certain things on these national parks and stuff like that, because that's history, that's heritage. Almost every music website, including our own. All right, so we can and will be able to can be able to download war. So everybody, you can tune in to CNN's websites, Fox News and whatnot, and actually kind of see what was going on last night. They had confirmed one woman dead, and it's sad, but our president will make sure justice is done. James Alex Fields Jr. is the guy who is being charged with this bullshit. Mr. Fields, go fuck yourself, because you're definitely in the damn wrong. So we're just sitting here waiting. Madison Rising has put out that you can get this song on almost every music website, including their own. So if you're an avid Madison Rising fan like myself, you can go to. That means you can go to Spotify. That means you can go to iTunes, and all these other music sites and actually get it. Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be on here pretty soon. Like you said, we're just waiting and killing that time till this brand new badass song comes out and rocks the U.S. like it always does. So you need to go back and listen to all Madison Rising stuff. I mean, even from the beginning when there was a different different lead singer, Real wasn't there yet. I said, go back and listen to this stuff, because you know what? It's all great music. And then Real came in, took over as lead singer, and he just twisted it all the way down and brought it to what it is now. I said, it is one badass band.
Hell yeah. Hey, keep going there for a sec, brother. Let me grab some. Keep going.
I got you. Yeah, so, I mean, Madison Rising, I've had a chance to speak with AJ, I've had a chance to speak with Sam, the manager of the group. They're all great people. Have no issues with any of them. They all stand up for what they believe in, and guess what? That's the Constitution. In the end, that's all we are fighting for. We're fighting for our rights. God-given rights that were given to us as we were born in the U.S. I said, you know what? We fight for that stuff. If you don't, then guess what? Go ahead and keep protesting. Someone will run you over. I said, you're blocking people from getting to work. I said, someone's going to push through you. I said, and I'm not saying that what that guy did was right, because that guy was racially motivated. But you know what? When you're blocking freeways from people getting to work, people that are working hard so you can be off during the week and go protest outside on the streets, guess what? Move your asses or somebody will. I said, you see my truck coming down that center divider? I said, you better move out of my way. I said, because I'll just go ahead and stomp it and go. I said, yeah, and hey, nothing, you ain't going to get past me. You look like a bunch of zombies to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my front end of my truck makeover and get some real stuff on there.
That's right, brother. That's right. I still have the Facebook page up. They're saying that you can actually go to all the music websites now and actually get the song. I don't see it on iTunes yet. Maybe if I type it in a different way. Okay.
All right, Rio, if you're listening, go ahead and just send us the link to the song so we can jam the hell out of it.
Oh, I see it. I see it on their own website. I'm actually I'm actually fixing to get it.
All right, Sam, AJ, Rio, all of you, whoever's listening. All right, go ahead. Just toss it over to us real quick, and we will hit it out and get it going live. This is what we do, and this is how we do it. And hey, this is our station.
Well,
do what the fuck you want.
Well, they know. Rio knows that as soon as the video starts playing and whatnot, which on this site they know as soon as it starts playing that it'll be broadcasted. Which actually, I'm actually buying the song right now.
I wish we had our live stream up and running so we could go just go ahead and go live right now and go ahead and play it play it that way. I mean, I'll even show my face for that one. So I got to get used to it sooner or later. So
when we go live stream, we have to be careful with what we do play because some people have a lot of copyrighted stuff that if a lot of songs that we do play on the radio have a lot of copyrights and stuff to them, and whenever we go live and actually play this shit, we got to be careful what we do play because we could end up with some type of slap on the wrist, which.
Oh yeah, I said we all understand that, and guess what? We're going to follow what we have to follow. I said we're not trying to do anything, but you post your song up on YouTube. Guess what? It's fair game. I said it's on there for everybody to see, and we'll play it for you. I said we'll rock the hell out of it and get you going.
That's right.
Even these smaller bands out there. You said we're bringing on one this afternoon. I said, guess what? I said we're out here for you. I said we're out here to play your stuff. If it's good and it's patriotic, guess what? We're gonna play it for you. I said when it comes to Toby Keith, when it comes to Kid Rock, when it comes to a lot of these patriotic bands and singers, guess what? We're gonna play your music for you. I said we love our country that much, and this is why we're doing it. No other reason.
That's right. Love the red, white, and blue, baby. The love of the red, white, and blue.
I said, and we bleed red. We all bleed red, white, and blue regardless. I said, in the end, I said, the color of our blood is red. Why do you think we got that red on our flag?
That's right, baby. That's right. That is right. And
I said, in the stars and bars that you're going ahead and protesting now, I said, I mean, you look at it, that flag. I said, it had the 13 original colonies. It was still an American flag, regardless. I said, the Confederate had their, or the other side had their flag. So, I mean, just because you won doesn't mean that flag doesn't exist, and that flag wasn't fought for a reason. Yes, was what they were fighting for the wrong thing. You know what? I said, people were bought and sold at the time. We can't say it was right. I said, I don't believe in it. I said, I don't believe any man should be forced upon his will to do something. I said, I believe every man should be free. And that's what I've grown up with. I said, I'm a California boy. It's instilled in me. I said, and I see a lot of some of the racist stuff from the South sometimes. And I'm just like, wow. I said, listen to people call people colored or this and that. I get really aggravated with it. I said, because you know what? I said, black, white, Asian, Mexican, it doesn't matter. We're all the same. We're here in the same country for the same reason. You came here illegally, you know what? Go through the right chains and come back.
That's right.
Because you know what? You did something illegal. That's why you are called an illegal alien. I said, you are a criminal alien. That's what that means. So you came here without permission. And guess what? It's against law.
That's right. I just want to let everybody know that Rio just tagged me in another post. If you go to my personal page, I will share it out in just a minute. I'm logging into my email account. They just posted up another story, another blog about what's going on in Charlottesville, VA, and there is also a link to buy this new song. It's only 99 cents. I mean, come on. Yes, I just bought the motherfucker. I'm going into my email so I can get it. So, yeah.
Absolutely, I can't blame you. I said, I probably would do the same. I don't buy music often. I said, but I will buy Madison Rising stuff because of the fact of what they stand for, what they're there for, what they're doing for us. So, you know what? I said, they're a great band. And you know what? BWI and Madison Rising is what we're one now. I said, there's no difference between the two of us. We're one. And it's that simple.
And we're gonna do as much as we can and spread the word out as much as we possibly can for these guys, because they are the most patriotic band in the world. They are freaking. They're the shit. They're the shit. They're just straight up.
I mean, everybody sees the Zombie Annihilator. You see my truck on there. That's it. But I've been talking around, and the Zombie Annihilator may be getting a new makeover. I said I may go ahead and rebuild my wrap one more time and get it rewrapped again. As this time, I'm gonna bring it out full style and just be prepared for it when I do. That's it. And Madison Rising, guess what? That's it. You'll have a nice little spot on the back of the Zombie Annihilator just for you.
Yeah, just like the Rising. If anybody hasn't known yet, whenever Zombie tells me I can start letting out little peekaboos, we have officially named the truck the Rising Warrior. Of course, it's dedicated to all military veterans and first responders. So we thought that would be an appropriate name for the truck. It's not going to be complete.
You want the Zombie Annihilator to go ahead and let out a few things. Let's go ahead and let's sneak some stuff in there.
That's all you, bro.
Camouflage, desert camouflage, and it's got a badass Madison Rising emblem that I did for them.
Oh!
They're gonna love it.
Oh, hold on. Let me go out of here. All right, hold on 1 second, people. I know exactly where to go. It's being played right now. So here we go, people. Here it is. Here is War.
Sticks, I'll bring gauge. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
There you go, everybody. There you go, Dangerous Grounds Network, BWI Nation, and to the whole fucking world, this means war. Couldn't have said it better, my motherfucking self. That was about it. Hey, Rio, if y'all are listening, I got goosebumps all over my fucking body. That was badass. Badass, 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 badass. Yes, that will be shared quite a little bit. What do you think about it, Zombie? That was a badass song, was it not?
Give me a second. I had to unmute. I was talking to Rio, and I was going ahead. I said I had told him straight out. Messaged him while I was listening to him, and I said, "This song is badass, brother." He said, "Sure the hell of it." I said, "Don't worry." I said, I think we're gonna play it a couple more times on the air for you, because you know what? I said that song was bad. I'd love to hear it one more time. You want to play it one more time, brother?
Yeah, we'll play it one more time. Here Comes War by Madison Rising. Oh, well, I might have to exit out and go back into it. Oh, here we go.
This is war!
Sticks
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
And once again, I say amen to that. The song is saved onto the computer, so we will be playing that quite a bit, because if you're getting a look at the actual video on Facebook, it says Madison Rising's official statement concerning the state of our union, and you could not be more right, guys. You could not be more right. You got people out here grabbing a flag from these people wearing black with white little face masks. Hey, you know what? I'm putting a challenge out there to everybody. Everybody. Remember when 9/11 happened? Remember when all the flags and shit was flying on everybody's cars and off the back of everybody's trucks and shit? You know what? I'm putting a challenge out. I want to see how many pictures that BWI, Dangerous Grounds Network, Zombie Annihilator, Upstate Diesel Mafia, and whatnot on my personal Facebook page. I'm going to see how many people can get pictures of their trucks, their cars with the red, white, and blue on it. It's time to start flying it again, people. We should have never stopped. That's home, and it's got pictures. We got pictures of guys out here in big ass damn jacked up trucks with American flags hanging off the back, POW flags hanging off the back. I was already sitting there thinking the other day. I think it was you, Zombie. I was telling us about that. I'm fixing to go redo my flagpole holders on the back of my truck, so that way, we can fly the red, white, and blue wherever we fucking go, because it needs to be flown. And I think we might add a third one. Do 2 American flags, one on each side of the truck, and then in the middle do a POW flag. I think that might fit just right. Either that or don't tread on me. One of the two. But all right. So from Dangerous Grounds Radio and the Dangerous Grounds Network, we appreciate everybody listening in to this breaking news announcement from Madison Rising and from the CNN about confirmation on the driver that was apprehended because of the woman being killed and whatnot. And like I said, that guy, he can kiss my ass. If I see him, I'll beat the shit out of him. But anyway, we're going to cut loose. Join us back here on the Dangerous Grounds Network on the Dangerous Grounds Radio Show in about an hour. We're going to bring on the band called People's Watching and introduce them. They're a new band out of Kansas. The drummer is a veteran. The drummer was actually told by his doctors that he'd never be able to play drums again, and he's still pounding away. So just because the doctor says you can't do something, don't mean it can't be done. Zombie, any last words before we pop off?
Yeah, that's it. Easy enough. Have a good afternoon, Chesty, wherever you are.
Alrighty, guys. This is Big Ron. I'm sorry, man. I'm just now seeing you on the chat group. Hey, buddy.
Ron's in there. How's it going, Ron?
What's up? Guns out. Hey, sun's up and guns out. That's right, baby. Sun is up and guns out. All right, so we're gonna jump off here. We'll be back in about an hour with People's Watching. It's a rock and roll band. They add a little bit of piano into it, which is pretty cool. I like it whenever you can see the different tones and whatnot into some music. So I've been listening to some of their stuff. I'm gonna try to get some of their MP3s downloaded on here real quick. But hey, all right. So we're gonna cut off from Big Country and the Zombie Annihilator, Dangerous Grounds Radio, and DG Network. We are out of here. Talk to you in an hour.